Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So I am filming another reacting to Freelee the Banana Girl. It is from her Frugivore channel, and the video is entitled Glitterandlazers Gets My Video Removed. Freelee reacts to Anna O'Brien on TikTok. Let's keep the intro short for once, and let's just get into this video.
So I made this video back in August. Watch this video before TikTok's Glitterandlazers takes it down. And she did. Wow. So she was kind of almost wanted to vomit by eating a vegetable. What? Is she seriously putting the whole slab? Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee, welcome back to the Frugivore channel. So we are all Frugivores now, okay? We're always been Frugivores, but I am going to start calling you Frugivores rather than free women. I love free women too, but I feel like Frugivore is more important at this point.
So it's more important to lie to your audience than to just call them a weird, kind of stupid title. Okay, good to know.
It is something that we need to be constantly reminded of, so then we choose, frugivorous options during the day. We're more likely to load up on the fruit.
So constantly remind your audience of a lie so that we're more likely to eat fruit. No, the more you call me a frugivore, the more I'm going to deny it, because science.
Because that's what our anatomy, our biology is actually preferring, is a fruit-based diet. So when you come to my channel, you're going to be reminded of that. I think it's great, okay? Just that little intro change is going to be quite powerful. So today's video is a response to Anna O'Brien taking my video down.
Denied.
Yes, she got my video down, and I did say that there's a possibility that she would try to get my video down because she has got other people's videos down in the past. So I made this video back in August. Watch this video before TikTok's Glitterandlazers takes it down, and she did. I'm quite shocked. She waited a little while and then she just hit.
I think I watched that video, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. I'm just gonna guess Freelee insults Anna. She's got a presence in the body positive community, whether she wants to be there or not. Anna O'Brien does recognize that her weight is impacting her quality of life and her health, and so she is taking some steps to improve her health, both physically and mentally, which is a wonderful thing. So I'm just gonna guess Freelee doesn't like any of that because Anna O'Brien is not a vegan.
After the wave of people have come and, so she wasn't taking it down straight away and it looked really obvious. She comes later on and slam bam, she gets YouTube onto me and gets it taken down. I got this email from YouTube, the Frugivore. Your content violated YouTube's community guidelines and has been removed. And I was quite shocked, okay, because I know I didn't violate the community guidelines, but YouTube can be a little bit funny sometimes.
Yeah, YouTube can be kind of funny because they're kind of anti-bully. So, yeah, they're kind of funny like that.
So I'm always extra careful though. But anyway, so it says, hi, the Frugivore team has reviewed your content and unfortunately we think it violates our harassment, threats and cyber bullying policy. And I'm like, we've removed the following content from YouTube. So this video. They removed this video. And anyone can see it is not bullying. It's just speaking the truth.
I think in Freelee's mind, the line between bullying and speaking the truth is blurring a little bit. Every single video she has put out over the past, I would say, month or so, she has insulted the person's appearance, voice, style, interests. If a girl likes makeup, she basically calls her a clown and a bimbo and all that kind of stuff, basically implying that to wear makeup means you're unintelligent. I don't think there's much correlation between a person who wears makeup and their intelligence. It'd be one thing if she just focused on insulting the person's diet. When you're just going out of your way to insult a person because you don't like the way they eat, or what messages they're putting out of positivity and stuff, God forbid, it is kind of bullying. But then again, this is just my opinion.
And unfortunately, in this day and age of political correctness and hiding the truth.
I don't think it has anything to do with political correctness. It's just like maybe be a decent human being.
You know, and like being punished basically for just speaking facts to your audience. You know, like this is the day and age we live in. Censorship is very alive and well. So they took it down. They took it down and it had 116,000 views and yeah, a lot of likes, which doesn't matter anyway because I care more about speaking the truth rather than likes, of course. I don't care. I can get all the dislikes in the world as long as I am speaking up with the truth.
If she really just cared about speaking the truth over getting views and attention, then she would swap out her current message for the actual truth.
And helping people. And I also made this video on Anna. Glitterandlazers, TikTok, what I eat in a day, Freelee reacts. This one has not got taken down yet, but we shall see. But anyway, I appealed it, okay? There is an appeal process. And boom, we are back up. Dear the Frugivore, thank you for submitting your video appeal to YouTube. After further review, we have reinstated your video because it wasn't cyberbullying. You know, like, these people are ridiculous. Just trying to censor me for speaking the truth. It's just disgusting on Anna's behalf. And I'm really glad that YouTube reinstated this video, so you might want to go and watch it in case she hits it with something else and gets it down for good. I don't know, but I think we are fine for now. Anyway, it just reminded me to do another video on Anna. So Anna, here we are again, going to do another video. We want to see how you have progressed because I did make this video, Glitterandlazers, TikTok, what I eat in a day, Freelee reacts, and I tried to really help Anna, gave her an eating plan, you know, just worked out the calories and said you can eat as much as you want.
Telling someone to just eat a shit ton of fruit is not a meal plan. A meal plan should be implemented into a person's life, not a person's life changed for a meal plan.
And you can just watch that video to get the details. So let's see if she's improved. Let's go to her TikTok, shall we? So her TikTok has grown since we last saw it. Grown, 7.3 million followers. It's a lot. She has a large influence. So what she does on her TikTok is very important. It's very important that it is not, you know, promoting more death, disease, destruction.
Death, disease, and destruction of animals. Anna O'Brien is bettering her health, which means her life is improving, which means death and destruction of her is decreasing. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that she's still eating animals.
In the planet of the animals, people's health, right? We care about that. We should care about other frugivores. You know, as a frugivore, we should care. And that's what I'm doing by doing these videos. So let's take a look here. She looks like she's cooking here. She's cooking here and she's exercising here. This jumping and this running and no, this is really bad for her. I spoke about it in the last video. She should not be doing these exercises. If she just changes her diet to a high carbohydrate, low fat, you know, cooked, even mostly cooked plant-based diet, she doesn't have to worry about exercise. Okay?
You should still move your body whether your diet is, 100% perfect or not. You should still get movement in. The movements that she is doing at her current weight are dangerous and she's putting a lot of pressure on her joints and her muscles because she's carrying so much extra weight around. So maybe she should, dial it back. But Freelee's basically saying, I see this morbidly obese woman working out. Oh no, that's not good enough. You cannot please this woman. You cannot please Freelee. There's nothing you can do except for be her to please her.
Guys, okay? Not at this point. Just worry about eating well, getting the weight down. She's just hurting herself at this weight, doing this explosive type exercises, the jumping, the plyometrics, that sort of thing. So anyway, okay, so we see there's some baking going on here. Okay, let's take a look. And as usual, if you want to see more of these videos, definitely give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you choose. You can give a thumbs down because when I make videos, I don't make them to impress you, okay, to gain your validation. I don't make them for that reason. I make them to inform you and educate you. And that's not always going to be agreeable to you. Sometimes you're going to hate the information I give you. But please just recognize the fact that at least I am giving you the truth as I see it, okay? I'm not just like lying to you so you like me. I'm not being fake to you, so you validate me and give me a thumbs up. That's not what this channel is about, okay? This is about truly helping you, helping animals, and helping the planet. All right, so let's get on to helping glitter and lasers. All right, so don't touch mummy's brie. Okay. Okay, puff pastry. Puff pastry, like, she should never be ingesting this, okay? It's full of fat. It's like, she's morbidly obese. What is she doing? Brie. Okay, so she's got a packet of cheese, aged cheese. What? Is she seriously putting the whole slab of brie solidified bovine secretion, aged solidified bovine secretion in this puff pastry?
Yes, because that's actually a recipe. I don't know what the title is because obviously I don't eat brie. FYI, I'm a vegan. I need to say that. So there is a recipe where you take a wheel of brie cheese and you wrap it in puff pastry and then you bake it, and the puff pastry gets all crispy and puffed, and then you slice off the top and you peel it back and it's all gooey, and you can like dip stuff in it or you can like put it on crackers. Freelee speaking as though this is Anna's creation. This fat woman is just putting fat on fat on fat and baking it. This is like her thing. Like, that's, oh my God. No, this is an actual recipe that the world eats. Like, a mass amount of people make this. It's not just a Anna thing.
So it's fat wrapped in aged fat, basically. Oh, whoa. More? There's not enough fat, is there? We got to put more in, don't we? And you know where that's going? All over the body. 1 egg. Add some more. Oh no. Oh, she must be kidding. I cannot believe that she's putting this in her body. Why does has she not? She's got a death wish.
If it tastes good, we want to eat it. Like, how is this such a novel idea?
The woman is morbidly obese. She doesn't have much time left. You know, we already talked about the fact that her mother and her sister died from obesity, morbid obesity and obesity-related illness.
Does Freelee think that when a person like makes a video like this, like a recipe video, like showing what they're baking and making, and it's something like this, does she think that they just sit down afterwards and consume the entire thing in one go? I mean, I'm sure there are people who do, but this is a recipe to share. Freelee is all for, you know, eat in abundance, and it's like, we can't all afford to eat in abundance.
They die. Like, that is so saddening. And the fact that she is going down the same path, okay? And look, something you need to know about these cheeses, they are addictive. They contain these opiate-like substances called casomorphins. It's very addictive, and it's meant to be that way for the baby cow to keep drinking the mother's milk, the cow's milk, keep coming back, you know, just to ensure that happens, and ensure that the baby calf grows. But we don't want to grow, do we? So consuming bovine secretion, like as a human frugivore, is ridiculous. And that's why people are growing and growing and growing. That's why this is a big part of why Anna is going to be the size that she is, because she has a cheese addiction.
I'm speaking now from vegan mindset here. If you're gonna cut something out of your diet, an animal product out of your diet, it's better to cut out dairy before anything else. That's just personally, I think that dairy is one of the like most unnecessary, unhealthiest. I think dairy is more detrimental because yes, it does have like psycho-addictive properties. There is that, so I kind of agree with that, but like, she's just making this fancy, cute little mummy brie thing for Halloween, and you're acting like she eats it every single day, like 24/7.
Okay, she has a dairy addiction, and it can be tough to break. But the way you do that, you get the fruit in, you get the carbohydrates in. Yes, cook carbohydrates, but I would recommend things like potatoes and sweet potatoes over, you know, grains and stuff like that. But for her, just get her on the cooked carbs. It doesn't matter anything. All right, but fruit as well. Anna, it's important for Anna to have fruit as well. She needs that fructose. It's healthy for you in the fruit package, and I show you exactly how. Okay, I've told Anna about this book. She would just absolutely love this lifestyle because she can eat as much as she wants. Just pack it in.
Why does Freelee think we all just want to sit around eating fruit all day? Like, that doesn't sound like a fulfilling life. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Okay, pack it in, no problem. She's not going to obviously gain weight. She's just going to lose weight rapidly, but healthfully as well, and feel satisfied. And that is so important, and I have a lot of testimonials to back that up.
Fruit is just not satisfying. It's not. It tastes good. It does. Fruit tastes good, but it doesn't have that, like, complete satisfaction factor. I'll opt for something actually satisfying that's gonna like satisfy my cravings over fruit. I'm gonna pick chocolate over fruit. Sorry, that's gonna happen.
So I recommend you try the lifestyle that is going to leave you the most satisfied, the most happy, the most vibrant. And Raw Till 4 is fantastic for that, a fruit-based lifestyle. So check out the Raw Till 4 diet. I also have 2 other books that you can buy, ebooks. This is a physical book that you can get on Amazon, but you can buy a bundle for the price of dinner and a movies and change your life. The link is in the description below.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Raw Till 4 works for some people. High carb works for some people. High fruit, maybe it works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. She's basing all of these messages off the belief that we are frugivores, which we are not. We are also not high carb beings. We are a tri-macro being. We need all 3 macros to sustain a healthy functioning body. We need all 3 macronutrients. They each play a very vital role in the development and functionality of our bodies. I don't remember what my point was.
Having the whole block is just sinuses. I can just think of her sinuses, her skin. And then these people like, I don't know what's happening. You know, I try so hard. You know, why aren't I changing? Why aren't I losing weight? Why aren't I getting healthier? Why have I got all these bad symptoms? It's like, honey, wake up. What? Well, why do you think?
Making a puffed pastry wrapped brie wheel once in a while or once a year is not going to set you back. Eating something higher in fat, oh no, every once in a while or even once a week or even once a day is not going to set you back.
It's glaringly obvious. 1 cup of melted butter.
Yeah, she's baking. Baking requires butter. Freelee doesn't bake because that would bring too much joy to her life.
Cup of brown sugar. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about the sugar when she's got all that fat in there. Mixed together, I mean, sugar's obviously going to fuel her cells. Box of cereal, box of honey nut. What? Ugh. It's just dead food. Dry, dead, years old. Candy. What the heck is she doing?
She's making something yummy. Oh my gosh, I want this. I don't know what it is. I know I can't have it. I'm allergic to like all of it. And candy corn I don't think is vegan or, you know, any of that. But like, that looks delicious. She's making something yummy, okay? A bowl of fruit, while yes, it's yummy, it's not appealing. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about fruit. Yes, food is fuel, but it's also can be enjoyable. Let food be enjoyable, I beg of you.
Doing? This is just like... And then she pretends to have only 1. She's like, no, she's going to be like hand over fist shoveling that in because she is so hungry.
How do you know? No one has granted you the authority to make those decisions and decide, you know, what people do off camera. Because what people do off camera or even on camera, it's still none of your business to be insulting.
And she's starving of vital nutrition, like the actual correct nutrition that she's meant to be getting, which is a lot of fiber. She's meant to be having a lot of water, and she needs to be getting more of the good stuff, the glucose, less of the fat. There's so much fat clogging up her bloodstream, interfering with her blood sugar levels. It's a disaster, it really is. Like, why is she so happy all the time doing, like, what is this overdoing the faces too?
Why is she happy all the time? Because she's eating delicious food. Oh my gosh, food that tastes good makes you happy. Is Freelee just so miserable that she can't, like, help but be mean to someone who is happy? Like, does happiness offend her? Clearly it does.
It's really quite annoying. Yeah. It's like she's talking to a baby or something. She's kind of like trying to entertain babies. Like, well, she's really happy. She's so... I guarantee off the camera she's going to be like...
Just because she has a personality that other people enjoy watching doesn't mean you need to, like, insult her personality. Like, this... Just stick to talking about the food. Can we stop throwing people under the bus and just being mean? I'm allowed to be mean, though.
Because, you know what? When you're that size, you're not going to feel good. People in the comments have already told me, being this size is just like who have been, you know, maybe not as big as Anna, like not even, just obese, feeling terrible.
I don't deny that being that large is horrible. Mentally, physically, just painful. Larger people are allowed to bake and make food, and maybe that, you know, eases the pain a little bit of just doing something that you enjoy. It's the same for anyone of any size. If you enjoy something, do it, because it takes your mind off of things that bring you down. Is this such a foreign concept to Freelee? Freelee must never be happy. Like, really feel joy. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I mean, I'm being petty for petty's sake.
You know, so why is she presenting it like it's fine and I'm happy being morbidly obese and it's kind of desirable and you can eat all this and you can be energetic as well and do all this jumping and you can be killing it in this fashion, and it's just glorifying obesity yet again. It is unacceptable. This should not be happening. And of course people who are bigger have every right to be happy. Yes. I'm not saying that she should not be happy, but when it's being faked, it's obviously staged, and it's obviously promoting disease-causing foods to her audience, then obviously I'm going to have a problem with it. Hey, hang on, let's see what she's...
I had a parsnip before and I figured it was time to try it. I did.
Okay, so she's never had a parsnip before, and it's time to try. I'm not that surprised. At least she's had a vegetable, hey.
I did not expect it to look like a carrot. They smell really peppery. Ah!
Parsnip is really not my favorite thing. Why didn't she just go for the potato? She got the olive oil in there.
I'm a fan of the old parsnip. Wait, what? Why didn't you go for a potato? Because I like potatoes. I don't like parsnips. Why don't you do what I want? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say Freelee just wants us all to be like her.
In there. Potato. Salt.
My whole house smells like parsnips, and I'm pretty certain I do not like that smell.
Wow. So she was kind of like almost wanted to vomit by eating a vegetable.
She just didn't like it. She tried something new and she found she doesn't like it. Now she can try something else new and maybe she'll like that other new thing. But she's getting exasperated with Anna O'Brien for not liking something just because it's a plant. Not all plant foods are good.
That just gives you a little bit of an insight into her diet and how she got to be the size she is, because her taste buds are so distorted now.
Wait a minute. Freelee just said she doesn't like parsnips. And she's getting on Anna's case for not liking parsnips.
Now, you know, she has the addictive properties going on from the opiate-like substances like the casomorphins in the cheese. She has so much distortion to her taste buds, and apparently it takes around 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks you get a new set of taste buds. So when you change your diet, you can get this new kind of craving for good, nutritious fruits and vegetables if you make the change. But she never makes the change. You know, she just keeps putting in this artificial, engineered food, you know? What's she doing with it?
Let's try it.
Making it into a soup.
It's like a lot of people that I've gone on first dates with. It's not bad, it's not good, but I probably don't want to see it again anytime soon.
It's almost like she did the whole video just so she could say that last line. I wouldn't be surprised. So she makes all these videos promoting junk food and saying how delicious it is. Then she cooks vegetables and says how crap it is. It's almost like it's orchestrated.
One vegetable. She did it to one vegetable that she'd never tried before and she didn't like. That Freelee also doesn't like.
It's crazy.
Got this huge box from TikTok. Let's open it.
Okay. So TikTok sent her something because she is basically employed by TikTok. Okay. To promote consumerism and just this over-consumption.
Much packaging! Ah! A mallet?
Why is she acting so crazy?
Get it open! You're supposed to take turns with friends, but
She's a little bit disturbing to me. A little bit disturbing.
I live alone, so then I say yes.
What is that?
I'm just having a rough day, okay? There's pretzels.
That's disturbing. It's not funny. It's disturbing.
The point of that product is to break it open because there's something even more delicious inside. How is that disturbing? Using a product for its intended purpose is disturbing. Okay.
What is happening to the frugivores of the planet? There's so many lost ones, and she is so lost. It looks like it's chocolate and pretzels. It's like TikTok. Why would you send that to a morbidly obese individual? I cannot get my head around why TikTok would do that. She obviously has a problem with food. She has a problem. And they are basically just feeding her addiction, feeding her drug addiction. It's like a drug addiction, you know, because she's so undernourished.
She has a brand and sending her that product is on brand. That's how social media influencers work.
She's getting heaps and heaps of food, obviously, but she's getting very little real nourishment. And then they send her this. It's really unacceptable by TikTok. Unacceptable. Yeah. and then she's running in the supermarket. They always have her running looking so energetic. This is not how it is when you're morbidly obese.
The video is sped up.
I mean, I don't even have to be that size to know that this is not the reality that morbid obese individuals are facing daily. This is not their reality. They're not running around all happy and joyful and like, it's just crazy. And more exercising here. Anna, don't do these exercises. Just change your diet like Jared did. The weight will fall off. Okay, but you need a diet that you're going to feel satisfied on. You're going to be fully satisfied. You need that. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going back to the drug-infused foods.
Maybe she is satisfied on her current diet, and that is why she's sticking to it and incorporating exercise.
Foods, these non-foods, these chemically engineered foods that you built your body on. Your body is built on that. So that's why she has to do a high carbohydrate, plant-based diet. It has to be the way. You know, otherwise she's just going to stay in this loop forever, this drug loop. You know, you can see. And if she does these exercises, she's going to ruin her joints. Okay, she's going to be in a wheelchair before you know it. She's heading there. I'm telling you. You know, people can do these kind of like movements just quickly. You know, it's like a 10-second TikTok or something. Of course, you can look energetic for that long, right? But the aftermath can be quite damaging. Those little movements, explosive type movements, bad, bad, bad. Anyway, so Anna tried to get my video down. Anna.
Well, my furnace just kicked on not too long ago, so I apologize if there is any like weird background noise as I do this outro. I'm going to end this video here. There is nothing wrong with doing a diet review, a influencer's diet review. There's nothing wrong with that. You cross a line when you just bring that person, their physical appearance into question, their morality, their ethics, all of it based on their diet. Review their diet. Base your review in science. Learn some science. Learn some anatomy. Learn some biology, because Freelee, you don't know any of those things. You have decided on something and you are basing everything on that misconception of biology. Let people be happy. Let people eat what they want to eat. Let people enjoy food. Let people be happy. If people love baking, let them bake. If they love cooking and making sweet stuff and junky stuff and fatty stuff, let them make it and let them eat it and let them share it, okay? And just let people be happy. Please try it sometime. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I don't mind. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of all future uploads. And a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed thus far. I really do appreciate it, so thank you so much. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye!